Hello and welcome to Grandma's Baby Corner. My name is Nicole, and today I wanted to show you my little Donald baby. Now, this is not meant to be a political post at all. I do not like to talk politics with people, and unless you are a very close family member, I probably will never discuss politics with you. So, I'm not even going to go there. But anyways, with that said, I wanted to share my little Donald baby with you and the little story behind me purchasing him. So, some of my older kids a couple months ago were kind of teasing, I think, but they said, "Mom, you should get a Donald baby." And I was like, I don't even know if they make Donald Reborn babies. But after some detective work, we discovered they did, in fact. And so we went online, and then I saw the price, and I'm like, you know what? I'm never going to have one of these. And we left it at that. They were very expensive on eBay, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to afford them. And that was fine. But one of my children, who is still a child, he took it among himself to go around asking his siblings for donations so that we could purchase this doll. And it was not this exact doll because though he did collect numerous donations from his siblings that work, we still didn't have, we were a long way short. And that was okay, but we just kept checking in and, he'd count the money and we'd see how much we had and stuff. And then one day, the dolls weren't listed anymore. I think they still had one of them, but it was really expensive. And the ones we were most interested in were no longer there. But in its place was this baby. And he was much more affordable. And after counting our money, we decided to make an offer. And if they took it, fine. If they didn't, that was fine. But we made an offer and they accepted it. So that was exciting. And it took a while for the person to ship the doll out. They were good at communicating. But as many of you know, I recently had a bad experience on eBay with somebody never shipping the doll out to me. They claimed they did, but I never received the doll. And I'm beginning to wonder if the doll even ever existed. And then eBay ended up returning my money. They gave me a refund. So that was good. But in the meantime, after all that happened, I ordered this doll, and the person, after a week, still hadn't mailed him to me. And I thought that was kind of unusual. But she had this excuse for why she didn't, and I wanted to believe the excuse. It sounded like a good excuse for why you hadn't gone to the post office. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know you at all. How do I know that you're really telling the truth? And, whatever. So I just kept pressuring them to, please, when are you going to send out this doll? When are you going to send out the doll? We're really waiting for this doll. And finally, I got a tracking number. So then I knew he was on the way. And I am not sure who painted him. He is not the best painted little guy, but he's still adorable, and we are very pleased with him. So inside his nostrils, you can see they're pretty black. I don't really know why. I've never seen a Reborn painted like that before, but it was okay. But inside his ears are really dark. They're painted really black inside, and I don't know why. So if you are a Reborn artist and you know anything about that or have any idea why anybody would do that, please let me know. I'm not too concerned about it. We're, pleased with the doll, and for the price, it was all right. But it was just kind of interesting. I'd never seen anything like it. But he came dressed in this absolutely adorable little suit. It's a little blue suit, and it's a real infant suit. I think it said it was size 0. And he's wearing a white dress shirt and has a little red tie. And then he's got an American flag pin. And he's wearing little black dress shoes, which are way too big for his feet. His feet are really tiny. But the shoes were cute, and they look nice on him. And he's got the tiniest little hands, which are really, really cute. He just looks really sweet. And then he also came with this American flag swaddle, which is kind of neat. And he came with a magnetic pacifier, which is also patriotic. It needs some help. The magnet on it needs to be re-glued because the magnet is loose, and that makes me really nervous with little children, so we need to fix that. But he also came, and I didn't know he was going to come with this, but he also came with this Even Flow vintage bottle, which I could see in the background. I think it's, I'm not sure what they have in there, but that's fake formula anyways. But they had this bottle in the background of the ad for him, and I thought it was so cute that I actually went on eBay, found some of these bottles, and made an offer, and I got some of those to use as like decorations and stuff in my nursery, not knowing that the person was going to send me the bottle that I saw in the pictures. So anyways, that was a nice surprise, and it made me feel better about the doll being shipped late and stuff. It made me not feel so bad that things didn't go quite like I thought they should have. But I was pretty happy with the purchase. So I just thought you might like to see him. We're pretty pleased with him. My kids all think he's really cute, and we're enjoying having a little baby Donald in our house. So whether you're a patriotic person or not, or, you know, whoever you voted for, don't be mad that somebody has a really cute Donald doll, but he is really adorable, and I'm really glad we got him. So hope you're all doing well. God bless.